This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button and smash that subscribe button. Baggwayy Mello with the new song Heating Up. Hate on Your Mammy. All links are below.
Yeah, they gave up a ton and I ran it. Yeah, I keep the two mechanic. They ain't no young nigga jamming. Yeah, pull up in a room, Panamanic. I had to show them more realer than realer. My eyes got me numb cause I cannot feel them.
And smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so what are we talking about today? We're talking about Freddie Gibbs commenting on the whole Meek Mill situation. Now, he said, how are you supposedly to rap about Kobe, R.I.P. champ? Okay, because someone said Freddie passed away. I swear a dude might cry when he watched the Lakers. Why? Yeah, that's the best. You know, it's like, now, I don't think it is a diss. I think he's just commenting. Like, it seems like Freddie Gibbs just tweets all of his thoughts as they flow in. You know, it's just a nasty situation where, like, Meek Mill recorded that, kept it, and they put out a snippet. I mean, I don't care what they say. It was leaked. It was that. Yeah, sure. Okay. You know, like, whatever you got to say. Just like an hour after Vanessa Bryant said something about Meek Mill, an hour later he said, I apologize to her in private. Let a grieving woman grieve, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, dude, you didn't care about that when you said the line. I mean, you know, there's another thing I'm going to talk about in a minute about Claudia Jordan, right? She talks about, yesterday she was talking about Meek Mill and the situation. She also commented on Meek Mill made a scene in a restaurant once when someone was trying to film Nicki and him in a public restaurant, and she was embarrassed by it. Now she's saying, now I think Claudia Jordan is looking for clout on that. She's saying, oh, I'm getting threatened by Nicki and Meek fans today. No, you're not. The whole census on the street with Meek right now is people aren't messing with him at the moment over the Kobe line, over a couple other things, you know. He'll be fine. Meek Mill is nice, okay? All he has to do is put out a hit song and people are back. You know, this is just how it is. But Meek Mill's been having a bad 2 weeks. Let's just be honest, okay? It's better when he lays low and doesn't get to Twitter and, you know, trying to make a scene outside. You know, it's like it's better when he just raps. Let's be honest. Now, King Von's manager did an interview, and he said he doesn't wish jail on Little Tom, right? Okay, that's real. That's real. People always want to appear to be real. Honestly, you know, it's like, okay, he says, what do you say exactly so I don't misquote him? He said, let's see, honest truth, I wouldn't wish jail on my worst enemies. I love it when people say that. What about, what if there's somebody who took out 20 people? Innocent people. You don't wish jail on those people? You know, like, how far does that go? You understand? Like, how far does that go? He said, that's just how I am. That's how I'm built. Honest truth, I could care. That's his situation, and he got to deal with it. That's his team. Whatever's going on with them, that's on them. Me personally, I know I'm dealing with losing my brother and his family and making sure we keep everything going. I don't really think or even consider what's going on that side. That's for them to figure out. I don't know. You know, who knows why King Von went at Quando Rondo, why they felt to take him out right then and there instead of like letting one go in the air. I have no idea, you know, who'd like to clear it out. Who knows? But honestly, the whole thing to keep it, you know, like where you're like keeping it real too much is like, I wish jail on no one. Well, if someone took out your whole family, right? That was someone you managed. What if it took out your mother or something like that, you know? I don't know, you know, like that thing always is like people trying to be people. Someone heard someone say that and then they keep repeating it. I'm not dissing him in any way. A lot of people do that. It's like a weird thing that's going on out here where it's like, I was yelling nobody. Now, if someone was just moving, you know, green or, moving a substance, and they get 20, 30 years, that makes no sense to me. That's a long time, okay? If you're defending yourself and you get time, that doesn't make sense. Like, the justice system is broken, okay? And some people are doing way too much time. But some people need to be in there. Like, if you're like a serial guy and you're taking everybody out in the town, that's what we call a menace, okay? Let's clearly define that instead of just saying the realest thing you could think of in an interview, King Von was on his way to being a superstar. It's unfortunate. I mean, more than unfortunate that what happened, I was actually starting to pay attention, and I was like, geez, this kid's like, he's nicer than Lil Durk to me, Like, I was into the stories, I was into all that. That was like, he was getting into some stuff. Like, he had a hidden talent that nobody knew about. And it's a shame we didn't get to see that actually develop. Lil Wayne, he seems to, like, just quickly appease his advertiser by just saying, like, yeah, sourdough Burger King ad, just so he fulfills his contract, because he was probably late on doing the tweet or whatever it was. I think that's funny. Because he's just like, it's like, oh yeah, it's quick, yeah, we'll see. But they're probably like, we expected a little more than this, but whatever. He also did a track with Tory Lanez and Mello. I don't know whose track it is, but looks good. I like that people aren't like shying away from Tory Lanez before he actually has a trial. Like, we don't know what happened that night, and there's no reason to cancel him yet, okay, or feel any way about anything, until there's a trial. There's two stories. What's the real story? Drake hinting at when he drops his album. I'm getting a little sick of this. Academics is telling us it'll drop before April. Maybe in April. But before the summer. That probably means that it's going to happen during the summer. I'm pretty sure he's waiting for vaccines to be initiated and things to start returning to normal. Because think about it, the touring money that's being missed out on. Then I think last I have DaBaby. Yeah. All right, DaBaby. So Danilea, the girl that was, I guess, his side girl, said, can't wait to be disconnected from that situation in due time. We all human. We all make mistakes. When we in love and dumb. But it's all part of growing, for real, for real. So I'll take my lessons and keep going. I'm even with it. All the hate I receive, it's fine. In due time. So then DaBaby's back with his baby mom. And she's like, this isn't new. He does this. He goes out, gets with a girl, and then throws him to the side and comes back home. I don't know. DaBaby's in a space where he feels untouchable. He's hot right now, right? Can't lose. But all that stuff eventually catches up. Like, you can't be hot forever. We've seen rappers come and go. I'm not saying he's going to go anywhere. I'm just saying the height you're at right now, more rappers are going to come in. People are going to push you down. It's just how fans are. And you're not going to get away with all this stuff. So, like, be careful. That's why I'm saying, like, I hope he's more careful, because, like, what if Danilea was more spiteful and wanted to accuse him of something? Like, you might run across the wrong girl that feels real used by a situation. And I hope he's more careful, because he's talented, right? And you don't want to throw your talents and your everything you're getting right now away. Then she responded to the baby mom saying that. She said, laugh out loud. So sad, but okay. Come on, DaBaby. Get it together, my G. I do like what he's doing out here, though. He's still keeping that hunger alive from the beginning of his career, doing freestyle videos and stuff. Like, that's needed, man. While you're at the top, and he's doing huge Billboard hit songs with like Roddy Ricch and stuff, but also keeping that underground come up hunger, which is much needed because a lot of people think they're better than doing, like above doing certain stuff. You shouldn't be. This is JordanTower, JT News. Make sure you smash that like button. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll check you guys.
Baggwayy Mello with the new song Heating Up. Hate on your mammy. All links are below.
Yeah, they gave up a ton and I ran it. Yeah, I keep the two mechanic. They ain't no young nigga jamming. Yeah, pull up in a roof and a mammy. I had to show 'em all realer than realer. My eyes got me numb, cause I cannot feel.